As I sat down to record this article, I started to smile just thinking about all of the great relationships as a nanny I've been able to build with the families and kids I've been with over the years. Sometimes people ask me how I can take care of kids without getting too attached. This is RAINEY from Oh So Simply, and today we're going to talk about building relationships with your kids. The truth is, I do get attached, super attached. In fact, right now, my throat tightens a bit and my eyes are starting to water just thinking about our upcoming move away from the little guy I've been with for the past year. If anyone thinks that nannies don't or shouldn't get attached to the kids they care for, they're wrong. Nannies should create special, unique bonds with every child and family they join. Developing a close relationship with your kids is essential as a caregiver. They need to feel that they can trust you, confide in you, and make mistakes with you. Feeling secure will help them prosper. Children that feel safe are willing to try new things and challenge themselves. Your kids should feel loved. They should look forward to your visits. We've discussed how to be a nanny on this website. Now we're going over how to be the best nanny you can be. Let's go over the two main ways to build relationships with your kids. Tell them and show them. Tell them you love them. Tell them how happy you are that you get to spend time with them. Tell them how much fun you have. Tell them when you do miss them. I used to send short voice messages to the mom of my kids whenever I was thinking of them or wanted to wish them a good day at school on my days off. That way, they knew that I kept them top of mind. Whatever you do, don't complain about the long days you spend with them or the work you have to do. It's much harder to build relationships with negative people. Make them feel like you enjoy your time with them. Even on your more low-key days, give them extra cuddles as a simple reminder that you care. Show them. Cuddles, kisses, and giving them attention are some of the obvious ways to show little ones how much you care. If you aren't naturally affectionate or don't feel comfortable showing such physical affection, that's okay. By playing their favorite game a million times or listening to their favorite song on repeat, they will know how much you love them. You can also surprise them with special activities. Make their favorite treat while they're napping to surprise them when they wake up. When you are doing something with one of them and the other comes over with some exciting news, pause with the first and listen attentively to the second. If you are caring for more than one kid at a time, try and remember to spend some one-on-one time with each of them every day. Both of them should feel that you care for them personally. They shouldn't feel that you have favorites. Give each child you care for one-on-one time. I used to have the younger one's nap time be special big kid time with the oldest. He would get my undivided attention and we would do fun activities that we weren't able to do with his younger sister. This was a time that I could show him that I knew what he liked to do. I was able to plan some pretty cool science experiments and find out more about what was going on in his life. For all those interested, I will be making a board on my Pinterest devoted to fun activity ideas. Nannies. Your goal should be to make your kids feel loved and happy. The education and general development accomplishments that you want for your kids will only come once the initial love and trust is established. While you may have to remind yourself, I'm getting paid for this, on those harder days, your kids should be more than dollar signs. They are your paycheck, but they're also your partners. Just as much as you help them grow and learn about the world, they will teach you new perspectives. They will help you find things out about yourself. They'll remind you of the inner strength you have to maintain self-control and patience as they push every button. They'll bring out your creativity when problems arise. They remind you that it's okay to be silly and dance like no one's watching. They'll share the last cookie with you on your bad days. Kids are the best. They will help you become a better nanny. So, view them not only as your paycheck, but as your partner in crime, cuddle bug, and goofy dance partner, all in one. I've talked a lot about loving your kids. You may be wondering how to maintain a positive nanny relationship in a balanced way. How do you maintain love and positivity while disciplining your little ones? I suggest sounding a little crazy. So, whose mom ever talked about herself in third person? I don't know about yours, but mine definitely did. That and the good cop, bad cop method is the inspiration behind what I call friend RAINEY and grown-up RAINEY. This isn't something I normally explain to my kids in the beginning, but they tend to pick up on it after a while. The idea is very simple. Friendly Rainy is my normal, fun-loving self, playful, and generally feels like a peer. On the other hand, grown-up Rainy is the adult that enforces the rules, enacts timeouts, and who can reach the toy prison on the top of the fridge. I do normally explain the difference between the two Rainies and give the kids the option to choose which one they would like to see. They can show me with their actions whether or not they're being good listeners and nice sharers, which Rainy they want to deal with. It's usually not until the first time I have to use the mom voice that I explain the difference between friend Rainy and grown-up Rainy to the kids. I simply explain, I would love to continue being friend Rainy and playing nicely, but if they can't be good listeners, grown-up Rainy will have to come out, and nobody wants that. It's really as easy as that. I also associate grown-up Rainy with other grown-up tasks, like using the stove, butcher knives, or setting up the tablet or TV for screen time. So the grown-up version of yourself doesn't have to only have consequences associated with it. You can connect anything that requires grown-up help or supervision in the house. The kids slowly start associating rules, discipline, consequences, and other adult behaviors with grown-up Rainy. This way, I can be their fun-loving playmate without losing respect and the clear boundaries of who's in charge. That's just one of the ways that works for me, especially with toddlers and primary school-age children. I will be releasing an article that goes more in depth with disciplinary methods I use as the nanny. So keep your eye out for my next article on Friday and follow me on social media for more nanny tips and tidbits.